The Adventures of Tintin was directed by Steven Spielberg and produced by Peter Jackson no less, and stars Jamie Bell, Andy Serkis and Daniel Craig. Let's start with the positives, as there's quite a few. Firstly, the story is a brilliantly told adventure, with many scenes revealing key plot elements without the use of exposition-heavy dialogue, well, for the most part. In particular, the inquisitive nature of Tintin never feels out of place in the story due to his profession, such as a scene when he's asking questions to Sakharine to discover more about the unicorn ship. This means the audience learns more about the plot in an organic way, whilst never sacrificing the adventure element of the story. The story is also exciting and most definitely harkens back to Spielberg's Indiana Jones movies, with its serialized adventure style of storytelling. Ultimately, the story is intriguing as we're rooting for Tintin and his pals to solve the mystery of the unicorn ship. The performances in this movie are excellent across the board, with all of the main actors bringing their A-game to the table. Jamie Bell brings a boyish and charismatic quality to Tintin, as his determination to get to the bottom of the story makes us just as determined to solve the mystery at hand. Andy Serkis is appropriately outlandish in his portrayal of Captain Haddock. Serkis begins his character arc as a drunkard aboard the Carabajon ship, but as the story evolves, he begins to show other qualities to his character, allowing Haddock to become a fully three-dimensional character within the story. Daniel Craig brings a layer of wit and charm to the villainous role of Sakharine. In this story, he's suitably maniacal and deceitful, though never veering towards moustache twirling, as Craig brilliantly showcases the selfish nature of his character. The action is suitably fast-paced, always serving the story at hand, and shot in a way that Spielberg could only achieve in this motion capture medium. One of my favourite set pieces is when Tintin and his dog Snowy are captured on board the Carabajon ship. Spielberg is able to express himself through a combination of low angles, close-ups and wide shots, all on a short amount of time, only possible through this medium, as he's able to showcase the tension that Tintin, Snowy and Captain Haddock are experiencing on the ship. For the soundtrack, Spielberg turned to his regular collaborator John Williams to craft a score that perfectly captures the boisterous and adventurous nature of the movie. Despite the movie being mostly well-paced, there are a few moments where the story takes mini pit stops. For example, there's a scene where Tintin and his chums are found by soldiers in the middle of a desert before being taken back to a military fort in Morocco. It's here where the characters both figuratively and literally take a pit stop from the non-stop adventure of the story. Though these are small mishaps in the pacing of the movie, they ultimately don't detract from the overall enjoyment of the adventure that we go on with these characters. Overall, with top-notch animation, an exciting and compelling adventure story, and some brilliant performances from the lead actors, this movie is an adventure you won't want to miss, as I'm going to give The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn an 8.5 out of 10. So I'll now hand it over to you, as I want to find out whether or not you enjoyed The Adventures of Tintin, as I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.